From Telenor today, we have Geir Inge Fevang. So Geir Inge, he has long experience from telecom. First, he had a long career in Accenture before he joined the other side and took on the position as CIO of Canal Digital in 2010. And since 2017, he's been running the product development for TWe. Stein Lindman-Johannesen. Stein, he holds a Master of Arts of St. Andrews in Scotland. Also have a long career in media with experience from Schibsted, MTG, now Nent, and working now in Telenor, where he is head of content and recommendations. So with that, I will hand over the word to Geir Inge and Stein.
Thank you. I'll see if I can share my screen with you. Yeah, that seemed to work. Okay, hello everybody. Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you all to our quick presentation of the modernization journey we've been through in Telenor and within the TV domain. I'm Stein, and I'll share the stage with Geir Inge, as Espen mentioned. First of all, and very high level, Telenor Norway is far more than TV actually. At our core lies connection, and mobile and broadband connections are the key services that are provided to Norwegian consumers and businesses. On the back of the fixed line connections, we deliver our TV service, which we call TWe, as Espen mentioned. Telenor in Norway is the largest TV distributor with close to 600,000 subscribers, and that means about 27% of the total TV distribution market. TV in Telenor today is a combination of Canal Digital cable TV and the previous IPTV coming out of the early fiber rollout efforts in Telenor. And everything we do now in TV is consolidated into the go-to-market offering, which is TV. And we deliver this both over fiber and coax. Canal Digital Satellite has been merged into Allente and is not a part of Telenor's TV offering anymore. So with that, I'll hand it over to Geir Inge for a few minutes.
Thank you, Stein. So in 2013, what was then Canal Digital Cable TV, we first launched our advanced TV platform services like Startover, Catch-up, and TV Archives, and then based on a platform from Erikstad. And in parallel with this, our sister company at the time, Canal Digital Satellite, delivered services to our apps based on their Extreme platform. And as Stein mentioned, on top of that, Telenor made their own TV solution based on Smart Vision as part of their fiber rollout. So as the requirements and customer expectations to our solution grew, all these platforms were developed and required increasingly investment money and effort. And since the platforms served different TV clients, it was very difficult to get a seamless experience across all the different screens. On top of that, the architecture of our old main platform from Erikstad was based on TV broadcast standards and was becoming technologically outdated. We had thick clients on set-top boxes that was difficult to develop on and leading to long time to market and reduced customer satisfaction. So in 2017, Canal Digital Cable TV had been merged into Telenor, and we realized that we had to do a major architectural overhaul and product modernization to get control over costs, development speed, and customer satisfaction. So we then initiated a number of projects to modernize the entire TV value chain. We decided, as the first cable TV operator in Norway and one of the earliest in Europe, to decommission analog TV. Then we decided to decommission our Smart Vision platform, which meant moving the entire original Telenor customer base over to the Erikstad value chain, including replacing the entire Thomson set-top box population. And we also decided to decommission or connect with fiber all third-party networks that we delivered via satellite, so that we could decommission more than 400 local headends and give all these customers access to the advanced TV services. When we've done all this, we started a very large project to replace the entire user experience with a new set-top box, with a thin browser-based client and a new service delivery platform in backend, and new OTT clients for iOS, Android, Apple TV, Chromecast, and web. And to avoid having to replace about 400,000 set-top boxes in the market, we also decided to change software solution on our existing main set-top box so that we could give many more customers access to the newest user experience on this existing set-top box. And this project took more or less all our development capacity for about 2 to 3 years, and it turned out to be more complex and take longer time than expected, but we finally launched the solution and migrated all customers before the summer last year. And the final step of the modernization was to phase out the Eriksson platform that we had and replace all content playout from this platform over to OTT-based playout from our CDN. And that was finalized before Christmas last year. So where are we now? We have a modern set-top box supporting the newest standards like 4K. We have a common backend serving all clients, which makes sure that you get the same user experience across all devices. We have a modern platform and OTT-based playout. We have reduced the platform cost by tens of millions of Norwegian kroner in yearly cost. And we have only one platform to develop on going forward. This now makes it possible to have significantly more releases and faster time to market. So, is everything just sunshine story and everything perfect? Well, I would say that we also made some tough learnings along the way. We experienced that replacing an end-to-end TV platform is a huge project. There's a lot of functionality that needs to be in place before we can switch the old platform and go to the new one. So we had to make some tough choices, and at some point we decided to launch the new service, although we still knew that there was several improvements that had to be done. Also, as part of the decommissioning of the old Eriksson platform, we turned off the advanced services for our oldest set-top boxes, which also affected some customers negatively. So we have very experienced now that change is difficult. We did, of course, expect that some of our customers would not like the change. There are always some people that don't like change and some people that likes changes. But we got some more negative feedback than we expected. And although the majority of the customers preferred the new user experience, we had a minority that did not like it and made a lot of complaints. And also, as always, when introducing new major platforms like this, we had some issues, technical issues in the beginning with the new solution before we could stabilize everything.
Right. So as Geir Inge mentioned, we knew that this transition would be demanding, both for ourselves and our customers. We did significant changes to the user interface for our customers. And as you can see from the graph on the left-hand side of the slide, a lot of customers were dissatisfied, which we've really faced in Q3 last year. But since the launch of our new experience, we are work focused to stabilize operations and remove bugs and continue to improve. And we think this effort pays off in terms of customer satisfaction now. We see that the trend is upward again, and it's moving back into the levels that we saw before the transition. So in addition to overall satisfaction being back in the levels that we would like to see it, what else have we achieved? I'd like to mention a few things. Geir Inge mentioned the significant cost reduction we have seen. In addition to that, we have sped up the TV development cycles and release new versions more frequently now. We're actually releasing a new version these days, and I'll get back to that in a couple of minutes or in a minute. We also see a very satisfying growth in the use of non-linear content. And this last point is really important to us because we know that the customers that use the more advanced services are more loyal and more likely to stay longer in Telenor than the linear-only customers. So finally, what you see on the screen now is our latest user interface. This has already been delivered to our newest generation set-top boxes, the TV Box 2, and it's being deployed to our earlier generation TV Box 1 as we speak. We made a big step last year when we transitioned to the new user experience, but we are already improving on it, and we do this in close collaboration with our users. Our goal is to try to blend and balance the linear experience with the VOD content on platform and integration with streaming services. And we think that the new TV platform provides us with the foundation to take the TV experience into the future. Then finally, I'd like to thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you both. Thanks for that. That's interesting to hear. We have a few questions here. First one up here, TWe, would you support smart TV application for smart TVs, or are you doing it already?
Currently, we don't. As we made a major change going over to the new apps for iOS, Android, Apple TV, and web last year, our focus has been to make sure that those clients work well before we start adding on new clients. But of course, this is something we will consider going forward.
Okay, we have a lot of questions here. I think we can do one more before moving on. One of the trends in VOD service is strong push towards high quality audio and video with 4K HDR video technology, such as Dolby Vision, IMAX Enhanced, coupled with immersive audio formats pushing the boundaries. How do Telenor see the future of entertainment in the home, and how important is AV quality when it comes to keeping customer engaged?
Oh, big question. I can give my guess, and Stan can fill in. I think right now we see that there's the customers are more concerned about other things than 4K. Of course, having a good picture quality is important, but right now we see it's not that much feedback about this currently. But of course, quality is always going up over time, and we do support 4K HDR in the set-top box, and we'll support that in clients, all clients going forward, of course.
Okay, and I guess I can follow up with one question related to that. How do you see as the biggest challenges in relation to a good customer experience in the future? Is it content, recommendations, quality, or other things?
Do you want to take a guess on that, Stein?
Yeah, I think it's a short and sweet answer. I think it's a combination of all those things. I personally think that the recommendation part is where TV distributors can make a difference, actually, because we aggregate content and we're able to try to dig out the gold from everything in it. Okay, thanks a lot. Unfortunately, that was all we had time for. It's good. There's still a lot of questions open there. Geir Inge and Stein, if you can go in and try to answer them, that's appreciated. We will now move on in the program.